And we are with my buddy Mr. Hayden Schwinn over here. What's up, homie? Working on what?
Juan decided to, you know, make his monthly visit to come see me. He said he needed something welded. Got you.
You got me. So I don't know you were going twin turbo, but psych, he's not. Those are actually
I am. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
That's going in there, just so you know. He's not going twin turbo. Those are, he's going single turbo. These are my turbos that I got on here. I'm not ready to show you guys what they are yet. Obviously, they look like turbos. Can they tell? They probably can tell that they're always sounds. So, these are my turbos, my headers on the car. The reason we're doing this is just to kind of save a little bit of time. The engine will be here soon. I thought I'd take some time and just hang some turbos since Hayden had a perfectly good F-body with an LS motor in it already, just hanging around. Thought it'd be a good opportunity to show off the headers, put them on, do some B-roll, and start getting the turbos sort of mocked up. We won't really get a good grasp of where they are, where they're gonna hang until they're on my car. But this will get us started. Let me show you what we got going on. We got these super fancy rock solid motorsports headers that they hooked us up with here. V-band, our 60mm wastegate flange down there, and our old turbo flange. So this is basically from here on up to where the turbo mounts is from the old kit, just new headers put on it. And they're gonna hang the same way that they were previously. Like I told you guys, we're not changing the way it looks. It's just gonna be better. It's gonna be more efficient. We're gonna have hell of plug clearance with these new headers. I mean, I just can't wait to put a freaking wire on that thing. Yeah, I'm in love with how much clearance. Oh, hell yeah. And then new, more efficient turbos, which I'll tell you guys what size we went with shortly, not yet. But that's basically it. So put them on, get everything sorted. We still have a ton of more work to do, but at least with those, with this, you know, it'll get me started and get me where I need to be. Once we put the motor trans in, which actually will be this weekend, then we can start doing the hard part, which is the fabricating of these turbos. So what do you guys think? Oh, while we're here, everyone can take a peek at the motors in the car.
Yeah, we're doing this time.
Should we do this as an update video, or is this like
I don't know. Is it an update video?
So if you guys are familiar with this car, here's the link for the first video. We did a little setup on what we were planning on doing with this car. He's got the motor in. Try to ignore my turbos. You know what? Let's take the turbos off and then we'll do it, because they're just staring. They're staring right at it. My buddy Hayden over here is practicing welding on my famous RSM headers. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about his car since he's too tied up. So we got the turbos off of it. Is this a 408? 5.3. So as you can tell, there's a motor back in this car. It's a 5.3. It's not really a all-out drag car. This is more like a clean street car, and it shows so far. He's doing a really great job on the engine bay. One of those Pro-Flow intakes. So he is getting some performance out of it, but it also looks really good. Did a really good job of painting it. Got these monstrous size aluminum fuel rails. Painted the valve covers. Got the block all nice and cleaned up. Billet brackets, billet pulleys, all the nice stuff. The only thing I wish he would take care of is that horrible, sticks out like a sore thumb.
It gets hot.
When you see all these crimpled ass AC lines coming through here, he's gonna change his mind, guarantee it. Because I was the same way. When I was putting the first LSX block in my car, it was a 442 LSX. It was a nitrous car. And I was doing the same thing. I wanted to be clean, street, but had a lot of power. So I tried to keep AC, and I ran the lines. I looked into getting custom AC lines made and everything. And it's that little bitty line that I had trouble. Nobody would remake it, make it longer and clean. They just wouldn't. I couldn't find anybody to do it. And I was literally at the point where I was so frustrated with it that I just gave it up. I said, you know what? It took me 30 minutes. I pulled the dash, I pulled the heater core, I pulled all that crap, got rid of it, and I've never been happier since. I was gonna show everyone the badass wheel setup that you got, but it's not even on the car.
On here.
What'd you do with it? So you got some fancy black. How do you say that? Black? Black?
Black.
Black?
Black.
Black? Black wheels for that F-body skinnies. Where's the rears?
They're at home.
Oh man, you let me down. Ooh, is that your turbo that you're putting on the car? Is this the 76, 75?
Yes.
LS series with the billet wheel.
I ditched the Borg Warner. It wouldn't fit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think he had a set one single 369 like the old ones that I had. So yeah, progress being made on the car. Right now he's just trying to clean up one of the tacks that are on the V-band for the header. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get these lines set up so we can replace the hose, because if you looks like we had an issue where this hose got a little too close to probably the header is my guess, and this is for air to water, so water was going through there. Luckily nothing spilled, but it was definitely eating up that hose. Same thing here, as you can see, had an issue there, so we're gonna go ahead and get these hoses swapped out real quick.
It's like,
if I could get it to focus,
like 2 tacks and like my second bead.
I can't even get it to focus. Oh, there we go. If that's a good weld or not, leave your comment down below.
Said, I do not know what I'm doing. I'm using the wrong cup. Probably the wrong filler wire.
God, HL's gonna love that. One other thing I can do is tap the radiator, because we're gonna run a coolant pressure sensor in the radiator to detect if we're gonna try to monitor to see if we ever lift the head gasket. So that's gonna be monitored. That's one of the things we gotta do. Should be pretty easy. It takes 10 minutes at the most. And basically it. Everything's really pretty much ready for the motor. So it's on its way. Gonna get here soon. And as soon as it get here, as soon as it drops at my house, we're putting that bad boy in along with the converter and the transmission back in the car and start hanging some headers and turbos. So I'm excited. I can't wait. It's gonna be a ton of work, but it's gonna be worth it. Don't give up on us. It's gonna happen. We're gonna be Texas 2K ready. Is this car gonna be Texas 2K ready?
Oh yeah, it'll be running by 2K. You know, I have a whole truck to build, but it'll go low 8s.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andy, I had to.
Andy is very optimistic that he's gonna run low 8s in the truck.
I mean,
I'm not gonna be part of that discussion, because
if it runs low 8s.
No, it's gonna run an 8. It'll probably a 2K, but
it'll run a low 8.
I don't think we're gonna push it that hard right away.
I think he needs to break that motor.
We're not gonna do that to him. He's gonna progress into it. It's gonna be gate pressure first, then we're gonna take it up to 10 pounds, then 15 pounds, and kind of slowly build them in.
Yeah, he needs to take it slow.
He's not allowed to touch the laptop because last time he touched the laptop, he almost melted the pistons. So yeah, that's it. Stay tuned because we got more content coming. Subscribe, hit the bell, and I'm gonna get back to work.